going on, IG? I want to talk about something pretty important, and I'm gonna need your feedback on this one. What's going on? How is your, what's today, Wednesday? How is your Wednesday going? They call it hump day, right? It's hump day, hump day. Hump day. Why do they call it hump day? Because it's the middle of the week, I guess. All right. What's going on? LC out there in the UK. What's good? What's good? Appreciate that. Want to give a shout out to my main man, Riyadh Jones. Decided to get me my first jet. So I appreciate that, Riyadh. Appreciate the gift, man. Birthday gift. This is top 5 best gifts I've ever gotten. So right now I got it in my kitchen, but I'm gonna figure out a place where it's gonna be. Hopefully that wasn't an income claim, but I'm gonna figure out a place where to put it. Appreciate that. Yeah, let everybody know about this live because I've got a topic that I wanna discuss that I really didn't know it was that big of an issue until recently. So I do want to discuss that, and I want to get your feedback on it. So some of you, I may even ask you to send a request to come into the call as well. So give me a second here. Just making my coffee. Had a good workout. Great meal. And just want to get my, hold on, let me get some creamer. So go ahead and let them know. Got to have your hazelnut coffee mate. And I just put a little bit. I don't put too much. Bang. Just a little splash. Just a splash. All right. So I want to talk about giving. Okay, I want to talk about giving. It seems to me that a lot of people have a challenge. Seems like a lot of people have a challenge with giving. You know, and I was pretty surprised by that. So I want to see if I could help out with that. All right. So tell me, why do you think people have a challenge with giving? What is it about giving that it seems like people don't like to give? You know, what is that? Can anybody? All right, so we got selfishness. All right, anybody else? All right, we got selfish again. Okay, why is it that people don't give? Okay, they're afraid they won't get it back. Fear. They was always the one receiving. Okay, they're always receiving. A fear of not having. I want you guys to write this down. Write this down because we're not going to see these comments if I decide to put it. Okay. A lack of understanding of the spiritual law. Powerful. I love that right there. The fear of loss. They may feel vulnerable. Somebody just asked me if I smoke marijuana. Steve, what are you doing, bro? Ego, greed, okay? The fear of scarcity. Don't know how to give. I don't know about that one. I think folk know how to give. Past experience. It's a joke. Okay. All right. Didn't laugh. They think they don't have enough to give. Scarcity, lack mentality. Okay. They don't know the system of sowing and reaping. All right. Now, on my birthday just passed. I guess it was like 6 days ago, July 2nd. I announced a challenge. Okay. And I believe in change challenge. We have watched, and you can go, if someone can type it in the chat, I believe in change. I believe in change.org. Okay. I believe in change.org. If someone can type that in the chat, that'd be great. So I launched this challenge, saying, oh, wow, your birthday was July 2nd. Oh, awesome, man. Happy birthday to you too. It's a great day. And I said that we created a website and we listed all the things that we're going to be giving to. All right. I've connected with some of the local leaders here in Houston. And we said, OK, we're going to give towards helping people get tested for COVID. All right. Because a lot of people can't get testing. They don't have access to healthcare to get testing. If you don't get tested, then you can't get treated. All right. Because you don't know what to treat. Police reform. We've seen time and time again the challenges that the minority specifically have had with police interaction. So we need police reform. The literacy gap. We actually gave on my birthday to a foundation that actually provides kids with computers. Okay. So we can bridge that gap of literacy, because obviously if you're not knowledgeable on how to use a computer in today's day and age, there's no way you can function in today's world. We also are giving towards food shortages. A lot of people have lost jobs, and, families that have lost jobs, that means that, children are going without food. So we're giving towards that. Also, voter registration. We just looked at all the things that are really important to the community. My foundation was really geared towards Africa and helping children in Africa, because I knew that, we have a lot of opportunities here in the U.S. or really around the world, more so than my native continent, my native country, Nigeria, my native continent of Africa. But in light of what is taking place this year with COVID-19, we wanted to see how could our foundation be beneficial to people right here in the U.S. So that was the whole premise of it. And as I watched, I was astonished by, I was blessed by the amount of people that did give, but I was also astonished that it took us some time to match what I said I was going to give. I decided I was going to give $37,000 on my birthday. Obviously, I'm going to give way more than that. But on my birthday, that was what I wanted to do. I was turning 37, so I wanted to give $37,000. So I realized a lot of people have a challenge with giving. Now, if you look at some of the answers that you gave, a lack mentality, scarcity, right? Not having, thinking that they don't have. I want you to write this down. The less you have, the more you give. Write that down. The less you have, the more you give. Second, I want you to write this down. the more you have, you better give. Okay? The less you have, all right? The less you have, the more you give. The more you have, you better give. All right? That's the premise of what I want you to understand as to why I'm actually going to be teaching on this repeatedly. Okay? Repeatedly. Now, I think in the past, a lot of times we have looked at when someone has asked you to give, you kind of look at the person that's asking you to give with a third eye and say, okay, well, why are you asking me to give? You know, you kind of look at it as you're taking from me, all right? Or you're gaining something when you give to that person. And a lot of times, unfortunately, that has been the case, right? Where some people have misappropriated funds that were given for specific things. And when I sat down, 1 second. Hello? Hello? Yeah, he's good. When I sat down with some of the local leaders here in the community, one of the things that I said was, hey, listen, I need to know that wherever it is that I'm going to be giving, the monies are going to be used specifically for that, for the reason why I'm giving. It's not going into the hands of someone else. I'm not into paying anybody's salary, anything like that. I need this to go to the people that are absolutely in need. That was one of the things that I put in place. All right. So I get why some people feel like that. But let me explain something to you, that giving is really the only way to get more. Okay? Giving is the only way to get more. Now, Nikki just said something, same thing in church. People don't give because they're thinking they're giving to the pastor, misunderstanding the purpose. Now, I'm going to explain that to you. I give to men of God, men and women of God, on purpose. Okay, that is a high finance principle that most people don't really understand, and I'll touch on that sometime, possibly this week. Okay, drink some of my coffee. So, giving is the only way you can actually give more. You can actually get more. All right. So write this down. This is very simple stuff. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Okay. I want you to write that down. Okay. I'm going to give you some basic principles, biblical principles on giving. All right. Okay. Give, and it shall be given unto you. One of my goals that I wrote down, it's actually in my goal book. I said the ability to give easily. The ability to give easily was one of my 300 goals that I wrote down for 2020. I am always looking for opportunities to give, because I understand the principle that when I give, right, give and it shall be given unto you. That is a spiritual law. That is a spiritual law. That when I give my time, when I give monies, when I give love, when I give gratitude, when I give anything that I give, all right, it's going to be given back to me. Isn't it interesting that the biggest givers are the wealthiest people on this planet? Yeah, I should go like this. The biggest givers on the planet, are the wealthiest people on the planet. Clue. Right? Because you say you want to be successful. You say you want to be great. You say you want to be financially independent. But you don't want to practice a very simple, very, very simple law that when I give, it will be given unto me. Okay? That's Bible. That is a fact. That is a law. It is a spiritual law. And I'm gonna show it to you today. And after this, you should have no problem with giving. You should be looking for opportunities to give. You should be looking for chances. Who can I give to? Who's in need right now? Who's got a challenge right now? You go into a restaurant, you look around the room, you see a couple, or you see a young lady, or you see a young man, you see an older lady or older couple or something like that. Hey, you tell your waiter, hey, waiter, find out who their waiter is and bring their check to me. Let me pay their check. I don't know how many times I've done that. Okay? Just this past weekend, we were in LA. Me and my boys were there in LA. And, it's like 11 of us were having breakfast. And I said, okay, let's get a couple of bottles of champagne. We're going to make a toast. I see a few other people around. Said, hey, send a bottle to them. Send a bottle to them. Also bring their check. I'm going to take care of their check. The lady that was behind us, okay, her birthday was actually that day. I said, okay, for her birthday, we're going to take care of her bill. I'm always looking for opportunities to give. One of the goals that I wrote down is the ability to give easily. Okay? Easily. Okay? Someone says, I think you need discernment when giving. Yeah, I think there's a certain level of discernment that you need. But when you're always looking for opportunities to give, the right opportunities to give are going to show up. Okay? So the next day, while hanging out by the pool, this is the pool day now, and a guy I don't know, an Asian guy, don't know, he's a Bitcoin trader. He owns a company that, trades Bitcoin. And Bass and Jason was having a conversation with them. I was just chilling. I'm just having fun. I'm not trying to talk to anybody about no business. And a couple hours later, he comes over to our cabana and he says, yeah, my birthday was on the 4th. And he said, yeah, I heard this is your birthday weekend. Here, do you have a Bitcoin wallet? I said, do I? All right. This man gave me 1 Bitcoin. Now, the whole weekend, I'm giving. I'm looking for opportunities to give. Give. When I go out to dinner, right? When I go out to dinner with whoever, people I know, people I don't know, I'm going to reach into my pocket first. My friends are telling me, hey, man, listen, stop. Why do you always have to pick up the bill? And I don't like splitting bills. I think it's just poor to split bills. Right? Man came over and gave me a whole Bitcoin. What's a Bitcoin worth? At that time, it was worth 9,000. It's gone up since then. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Simple. Simple. Give. Okay? I've told the story before. Mike Murdoch, talking about giving to the man of God. Mike Murdoch, someone that I listen to. Okay? Bob Proctor, someone that I listen to. Why would I pay $15,000 to go to a conference? Is it because I haven't heard the information before? Is it because I don't know the information? Is it because I don't understand the information? Is it because I haven't heard the information a billion times? No, I know that me paying $15,000 to go to this conference, that's a way of me giving to the man of God. For 1 year, I gave Mike Murdoch $1,000 a week. Well, David, you don't know what he was doing with the money. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I don't need to know what he was doing with the money. This is part of when you give to men and women of God, you have to look at the anointing on that person's life and sow into that. Okay. Ivy Hilliard, someone that I listened to over and over and over again. Thousands of dollars. Okay. Simple principle. Give and it shall be given. The guy came up, gave me a whole Bitcoin. Didn't have to ask. Didn't know it was going to happen. Okay. Okay. It's starting to happen more frequently now where people are sending me cash apps. I don't need the money, but they recognize there is a financial anointing on my life, so also. So we come up with this challenge. I believe in change challenge, and people are like, well, some people get. I'm like, what y'all think this is? This is an opportunity for you to give. You've been crying and complaining about all this stuff that's going on in the country that you don't like. Now an opportunity comes for you to give into a foundation that you know is going to do what it's supposed to do. Because, you know what I mean? This ain't the pastor that's going to take your money and go buy a Bentley with it. Or a Rolls Royce. Like Ivy Hilliard, I got a Rolls Royce. I got two of them. I don't need another one. Right? Give and it shall be given unto you. That's just basic. Here's another basic one. Write this down. Sow and you shall reap. Now watch this. Giving is different from sowing. Catch the revelation on this. When I give, I don't expect a return, even though I don't expect a return from the person that I'm giving. Because it says give and it shall be given unto you. It didn't say that whoever it is that you gave to, they're now going to give back to you. So when I give to the poor, or I give to the needy, right? It says give, David, and it shall be given. Now, what comes back to me, it may not come from a man. It may not come from a woman. What I know is that it comes from God. But watch this one. This one is different. This one says, sow and you shall reap. What are you going to reap? What you sowed. This is where discernment of where you sow is critical. Let me give you another tip. If you don't give, you want to write this down. Jesus, you want to write this down. If you don't give, you will lose whatever it is that you have. If you don't have a heart to give, you will lose whatever you have. Yep. Oh, that's biblical too. The talents. Remember when he gave them the talents? Some he gave 10, some he gave 5. The person he gave 1 to, the least, right? The person that had the smallest, right? Because he's like, scarcity mentality, lack mentality. Let me go and let me hold on to this. Let me put this in the bank. Let me bury this. Because I'm afraid that I may lose this one talent that I have. The money that I have, I got to hold on to it because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. And what you fear the most comes upon you. So because he feared that he was going to lose it, guess what? When it came time to give an account, because you always will have to give an account for everything. You're going to have to give an account. Okay? Right? Guess what happened? Hey, let me take that from you and let me give it to someone else that multiplied. Giving, sowing, not giving, sowing multiplies. Sowing is a multiplication principle. It's not a double principle. It's a multiplication principle. Think about it. You sow a little seed. You sow an apple seed, but you reap apples. In that one seed, how many apples come from that one seed? Is it one apple? No. And check it. In that apple, there's more seed that you can plant. Jesus. Did you get that? So you get an apple seed, you sow that into good ground. You water it, right? You do all the things that you need to do, right? It grows, it bears fruit, multiple apples, but in that one apple, there's more seed. So what do you do with that? So you sow that again. Now you reap more apples. Now you reap more seed. That is why the people that are the biggest, the wealthiest people that you know today are the biggest sowers, the biggest givers. Y'all catch that? I'm going to drop the bomb on you in a little bit. I'm going to drop a bomb. I saw this bomb years ago. Years ago. That's why I had no problem giving. No problem giving. Okay? Right now, $250,000 a month goes to giving. Right now. $250,000 a month giving. Where it doesn't go to houses or cars or businesses or anything like that. $250,000 a month giving. Different causes, different churches, different men, women of God. As I'm led, boom, give. Right? David, if you're going to be a billionaire, you got to give like one. You know what I mean? You just got to. I think they said Jeff Bezos was given, what was it, $9 billion? It was $9 billion to, what was it, the world? What's this, the global warming or something like that? $9 billion. I don't know. You tell me. So we got a long way to go. We got somebody out there giving $9 billion. I heard it was $9 billion. Oh, here you go. Proverbs 11. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, comes to poverty. Oh, thank you. Who's this? Zoe? Appreciate that. Thank you, Zoe. That's in Proverbs. That's wisdom. One person gives freely. Remember one of my goals, the ability to give freely. Yet gains even more. The wisest man in the world. The wisest man in the world. Guys, after this call, any opportunity you see to give, you give. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $10. I don't care if it's $100. I don't care if it's 100,000. Every opportunity you get to give, you give. Zoe, I thank you for this word right here. One person gives freely. I'm that one. Raise your hand and say, I'm that one. I'm the one that's going to give freely. Yet gains even more. And then another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. Remember, I told you that before that came up. I said, if you're not a giver, what you have, you will lose. Okay? Somebody said they just unfollowed me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. May God bless you. May God keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and give you peace on your way out. Okay? Give. I'm about to drop the bomb on you. Sow, and you shall reap. Sow, and you shall reap. Sowing is multiplication. That's what sowing is. Sowing is multiplying. Okay. So if you have a money problem, remember what I said in the beginning, the less you have, the more you give. If you don't have any money right now, give. Well, David, I ain't got none. That's your problem. That's your problem. The problem is you don't have, so you got to give. Because if you give, you'll get more. The more I started to give, right? The more I started to give, the more I started to get back. Right? So if I want apples, I've got to sow apple seed. So if I want money, I got to sow money seed. If I want more time, I got to sow time seed. If I want more gratitude, I got to sow more gratitude seed. If I want peaches, I got to sow peach seed. If I want an oak tree, I got to sow, what is it? What I got to sow for an oak tree? An acorn? Okay. Hello? So if you tell me you got a money problem, I'll tell you you have a planting problem. That's the problem you have. You have a planting problem. You don't have a money problem. You got a planting problem. Okay? I'm about to drop the bomb on you. I'm about to drop the bomb on you. I want you to see it. Okay? Look at this. Yvonne Tapia just donated $5,000. Boom. Boom. Easy. It was easy for him to do it too. Wasn't no problem for him. I know it wasn't no problem. Easy. And he gives all the time. Just go and look. He's always giving. He's always giving his community. Feeding people. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. $5,000. Psh. But guess what? That $5,000, as little as it is to him, is about to multiply. Because he understands. If you want to, this is a high finance principle now. If you want to protect your money, give. If you want to lose it, don't give. How to donate? Simple. Go to I Believe in Change. You don't have to send in my Cash App. Go to IBelieveInChange.org. Okay? IBelieveInChange.org. I'm about to give you the word right here. This right here, you get this, you're going to understand why you need to give. About to drop the bomb on you. I want to get the exact verse. Okay, watch this. It's going to blow you away. All right? Check it. This is the bomb right here. This is the bomb.com right here. So what you do is you set a percentage. 10% of what you earn goes to giving. So if you earn $5,000 a month, you should be giving $500 a month. If you earn $500 a month, you need to be giving $50 a month. Because if it's in your hand, it's your harvest. But the moment you let it go, it becomes a seed. See, whatever you hold on to, that's your harvest. That's what you get to keep. But when you let it go and it becomes a seed, now it has the ability to what? Grow. Planted in the right soil. Hello. That's not even the bomb that I'm about to drop. Here's the bomb. Now I'm going to go to the beginning. I'm going to go to, I like that too. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men give into your bosom. That's another bomb right there. Okay. What happens if you give to the wrong cause? You can't give to the wrong cause. You can't. Okay? You can't. Because see, once you've done your part, giving, the blessing is going to come back. What that person does with it, that's between them and God. That's not on you. Your heart, that's what he looks at. He's looking at the heart of the giver. Okay? Watch this. While, this is Genesis 8:22. Put that in there. Put that in there. While the earth remaineth. Okay, let me give it to you in normal terms. While this earth is still here, while we're still here on this earth, earth includes Europe, it includes Africa, it includes Asia, it includes North America, it includes South America, it includes the world. Okay? While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, comma, because when I was growing up, all I heard was, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest will not cease. But that's not what it actually says. It says, while the earth remaineth, seed time, that's sowing, and harvest, which is reaping, and cold and heat, and summer and winter. And this is what blew my mind right here. It says, and day and night shall not cease. You get that? While the earth remains, while we're here, seed time and harvest, cold and heat. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you doubt cold and heat? I'll wait. Or let me ask you this. Do you doubt summer and winter? I'll wait. Oh, this is the good one right here. Do you doubt day and night? See, look. Right here, where I'm at right now is day. Okay? But if I'm in Dubai right now, if I'm in Dubai, it's night. Okay, hold on. What time is it in Dubai? Okay, what time is it? It's never day all around the world at the same time. And it's never night all at the same time. It's never. Never. In Dubai right now, I know Dubai is in my world clock. It's 12:27 a.m. So it is dark. It is night. But it is day here. You don't doubt that for one bit. You know when you wake up in the morning, it's going to be day. You know when you go to bed at night, it's going to be night. You know that. You don't doubt that now one bit. But check this out. He didn't mention day and night first. There's something called the law of first mention. That when something is mentioned first, it takes precedent over everything else that is mentioned. So what he's basically saying here is that seed time and harvest is more powerful, relevant, important. I don't know. What other word could I use? I guess I'll just go with that. Than day and night. It's more sure. It's more sure than day and night. It's more sure than cold and winter. It's more sure than summer and winter. But when someone comes to you and says, hey, it's time to give, you go, well, I don't know about that. I don't know. What they gonna do? What they gonna do with the money? We telling you what we're gonna do with the money. This is what we're gonna do with the money. This, I mean, like, you know, if you go to church, or, you know what I mean, like, you know, what do you think they're gonna do with the money? I mean, the church got lights. They got pay for lights. They got to pay for instruments. They got to pay. You know what I mean? They got if they got missions, they got to pay for that. I mean, that's what they're gonna do with your little money. That's what they're gonna do with your little money. It's not like your money paying for everything. Your money just paying for a little bit, not paying for the whole shebang. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we just gotta be smart about this. 10%. You making $5,000 a month? Give 500. You making 10? Give 1,000 a month. Watch. What did he say? He'll open up he'll open up the windows of heaven, right? Try me. He said, try me. I bet you. Try me and see. See, it's the second thing I teach when it comes to what to do with $1. First thing I teach is pay you. Right? Because, see, the storehouse is you. I don't want to get too deep on that. There may be some people that have different thoughts on that, and that's fine. You get your own thought. I got my own thought. I'm the storehouse because he lives in me. So I'm the storehouse. So I pay me first. Second is tithing, charity, giving. Before living expenses, before you go buy them Gucci shoes, before you go buy that Louis bag, before you go and do all this other stuff that you be doing, have you given your 10%? Well, David, I'm only making $2,000 a month. Good. Give 200. David, I'm only making $1,000 a month. Good. Give 100. Okay, let me help you. If you're only making $2,000 a month, thank you, Lord. Be grateful for it. First thing you do. What's the other 200 gonna do? What's the 200 gonna do? Is the 200 gonna make or break you? Is it now gonna be dire? You know what I'm saying? When I read this, I was like, okay, I got it. Appreciate it. Okay. Appreciate it. While the earth remains seed time of harvest, and cold and heat, and summer, winter, and day and night shall not cease. So the next opportunity that comes up, or matter of fact, you start looking for opportunities to give. That's what you do. Write it down. Say, I give easily. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. I don't think I've ever asked. I'm trying to think. Have I ever asked anybody for money? Even when I was poor? Hey, Chandler. How are you doing? Good. Jerry, I don't think I ever did that.
Not that I know of.
I'm even trying to think right now, even when I was poor.
When you was broke, I thought you was rich.
Right. I don't think I've ever asked. I don't think I've ever had to ask anyone. Even as a kid, as a kid, let me tell you what I did do as a kid. Every time I got a card, I would always expect money in the card. Right? I don't know, in Nigeria, that's what they do, right? They put money in the card. So I don't think I've ever asked anyone for money. To give me money. I don't even think I've even asked God. I know for sure the only thing I've really asked God is for wisdom. I give easily and effortlessly. Yeah, I like that. I give easily and effortlessly. That's what I want you to do. Create that affirmation. I give easily and effortlessly. I look for opportunities to give. I look for opportunities to give. And when you look for opportunities to give the right people, and I feel it in my heart. So, hey, give to that person. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
And every time I do, man, it just keeps pouring in and pouring in and pouring in and pouring in, pouring in, pouring in, pouring in. Okay. Yeah. All right. Y'all get this? I give. That's a great affirmation right there. Okay. I'm going to post this on my page, and I want you to, in the comments, put that affirmation in there so people can see what it is that we're talking about. I give easily and effortlessly. You say, I have the ability to give easily and effortlessly. I have, because it's an ability. It's an ability. It's an ability to give effortlessly, easily. Just give, just give, just give. Okay. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. This is Railroad Security at West Park. Mr. Jordan here.
Yeah, good.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So that's I'm gonna teach on it. I'm gonna teach on it again, because I'm sure there's some stuff I probably left out. So this week we're gonna teach on it again. Listen, go to I Believe in Change. Okay. I've already given 37,000. Y'all match that. Okay. And the goal is 100,000. And we're going to do the challenge. I believe we're ending the challenge on, I believe it was the 12th. I think it was a 10-day challenge. I'll check with the team on that. But we've had some incredible people give substantially to it. And definitely excited about that. Excited for them that they were willing to practice the principle of giving. Okay. That's a good question. Have you ever tried to give and someone refused? Yeah. I mean, I guess that's happened. I don't recall off the top of my head right now. If it's somebody in need, they're probably not gonna refuse it, right? If they refuse it, maybe they're dealing with some pride at that particular time. But most times, if you're giving to someone that absolutely needs it, I don't think they're going to. Refuse it. Okay. Alrighty. Appreciate you guys for hopping on, and I'll see you soon. I'll post this on the page, so if anybody wants to watch it again, they can. But put in the comments there. That affirmation of I have the ability to give easily and effortlessly. And don't forget, go to IBelieveInChange.org and give. I don't care how little, I don't care how big, doesn't matter. Just practice the principle of giving. All right. See you guys.